Hey everybody, Patrick here, Bayou Outdoors 365, presented by Bayou Outdoors Super Center, and I'm pumped about this. We're not only doing one of our travel destination shows, we are doing our Christmas 2023 show. And what's even cooler about that, we're bringing you to a place this week that ranks number 8 out of the top 10 places for Christmas destinations in the world, listed by TravelAwaits.com. Did you hear me now? TravelAwaits.com put out a top 10 list for Christmas destinations, and number 8 on the list, Natchitoches, Louisiana. That's amazing there with it. So what we're gonna do here this week, we're gonna take it to one of its well-known places to go and eat for a food that it is known for. We're gonna take it to some places that you might wanna go check out while you're in town. And oh yeah, what about this right here? The historic Cane River. Remember everybody, they've been doing Christmas lights here for 97 years, nearly 100 years. Remember, this town has been around more than 300 years. And the Cane River, if it had stories to tell, we'd be sitting here for days and days and days listening to these stories. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna share a story with you right now. We're gonna start things off by going out on the Cane River. You can fish here whenever it is open when the water level gets back up there too. Remember that, water level's been a little low, but whenever the water level was up, we had a chance to go out with one of our favorites, Homer. You know Homer. And we have a great time always fishing here on the Cane River, and that is where we're going to start things off this week on our Christmas special from Natchitoches, Louisiana.
Here we go. Yeah, that's it. There's the first cast, he bit it. Oh yeah. I'll take the first cast any day. Patrick, I know, I've been doing, golly, I've been guiding on these beds. I got about 10 beds down here I've been guiding on 20-something years. And they're there every year. Come on here, little boy.
What's the prime time of year for out here at the Cane River?
Oh man, anytime from April through September, Patrick, I catch them out here. Catch them every day, any day you want to come. I just don't do no trips during the weekend because we got the college here, and man, on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they party time, and so we don't come out here then. Right up there is a magic spot. These things weigh 10 pounds. I don't know where I'd ever get one in this 4-pound test line. Go on, take it under now. See him fooling with it? There he is. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He's a good fish. One thing can pull, can't it? Love it. Heck of a job. You know what the occupational hazard of being a professional fisherman is, Patrick? Not being able to hold on to a cricket. That's the reason you get them magic crickets already dead, and they're soft, and they work. Yes. Three seconds.
What do you need? What does somebody need to go brim fishing? Basically, you don't have to have this set up. You can just have your little cane pole
You
little line, bobbers, crickets.
Yeah, yeah. You know, there at Country Market, we got a bunch of poles, $49, $50. These like this, and great. Got a little reel here, retails about 20 bucks. Got gold line on it, which is strand, and I like 4 or 8 pound test line, and get you some corks. If you come up north, they call them strike indicators. Some number 3 lead, number 6 hook and swivel, and some magic crickets. Get there.
And the good thing is about brim fishing, you know, this time of the year, you don't have to have a boat. You can be on the bank.
Everything we fishing is bank accessible.
For your next family getaway, visit Louisiana's oldest city that showcases history and family fun. Visit Natchitoches.com and plan your visit.
Welcome back, everybody. Bayou Outdoors 365 in Natchitoches, Louisiana. It is our Christmas special, one of our destination shows. And if you come to Natchitoches, you know they have the Christmas festival going on, but you might be looking for a place to eat. And I like to find those places that have a particular food item that either they've made famous or the area's made famous. In this case here, I'm talking about the one and only meat pie. There's one place you got to make sure you get it, Lazio's. Let's go inside and check it out.
We started in 1967. My dad had originally started making the meat pies in the Live Oak Grocery next door, all over, internationally, you know, all over the United States, everywhere. We have a lot of locals that eat in here daily, weekly, and we have a lot of out-of-town people that, they still come in here with their kids. You know, when they first came in, their kids may have been 3 and now they're 30, you know, so, and now we have their kids. So it's a good feeling. I want them to know they enjoyed their meal, that they had great service, and that they want to come back, and that they'll tell all their friends.
The utility department for the city of Natchitoches is responsible for putting up and maintaining all of the Christmas lights you see. We're estimating over 300,000. So probably 300 to 350,000 light bulbs, individual light bulbs. Oh, I love it. You know, when you see the kids looking up and pointing and saying, "Mom, Dad, look at this." And when I first started this, my children were very young. So I got the joy of bringing them down after we got everything hung. Look, you know, Dad helped do this. And now I'm getting to watch my grandchildren do that.
Wow.
We usually take them down after the festival. Usually end of January, beginning of February, we start the process of taking them down. And they come down a lot faster than they go up. And then we put them in storage. We make notes of ones that maybe needed a little work we were having problems with. We try to work on them during the spring and summer. And then at the end of the summer, we start getting ready to put them back up again. Here's a question that's asked often: how do we turn the lights on every night? It takes about 15 switches, individual switches, to make all the lights you see in the city of Natchitoches come on.
Merry Christmas!
If you're looking for something to do in Natchitoches, Louisiana, trust me, there's plenty to do. But here's a quick suggestion. Take a little bit of time one day and visit that place right there, Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame and Northwest Louisiana History Museum, all rolled into one place. Get a little taste of history, a taste of sports in Louisiana, check out their wall of the Hall of Famers that they have inducted in there, and oh, by the way too, even a section on the great outdoors, hunting and fishing. Go inside, walk around, soak it up, and also check out the unique architecture.
You are in the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame and Northwest Louisiana History Museum up here in Natchitoches, Louisiana, and we are a twofold museum. We celebrate the sports and athletes and coaches of Louisiana, and then we have Northwest Louisiana History section also for the history buff. So you can follow me. In our first floor here, we have the Hall of Fame Gallery. And these first two cases you see, these are our new inductee cases. So each year, as people get inducted, as the museum, we reach out and we ask them for things to put on display so we can tell their stories and their careers, and we always get some wonderful pieces. This is our Not Farrington race car. It broke the world speed record in 1966. It went 271 miles per hour. It's a modified Ford Thunderbird, and Mr. Not Farrington donated this to the museum. And so here we are on our second floor where we have Sportsman's Paradise. And as you can see, we have the Saints exhibit, we have our football exhibit, college, pro, and high school. You were actually very lucky to be here at this time because once or twice a year we get the Billy Cannon Heisman Trophy to put on display. And this is our most recent permanent display, our Heisman Trophy. We opened this December of last year. High school basketball, college and pro basketball. But we do LSU, and this is another one of our latest exhibits. This is for Kim Mulkey, our 4-time championship winner. We have our hunting and fishing case. You know, really the decoys, the old rifles. Phil Robertson was inducted a few years ago, and we have his duck calls and tools on display. We also have turkey calls and the Falk duck calls that are from here in Louisiana too. And then we have our Grits Gresham, who was one of, I think, the first outdoor man who was inducted into the Hall of Fame, and he has his own display. And many of the items in the fishing case also came from him, but a former inductee, Bo Dowden, donated his Bassmasters Classic trophy, and we were able to add that to the case. And Jack Haynes is also a Bassmaster Classic winner, and he's been back up in the last couple of years for the induction and stuff. It's been nice to see him again. So now we have our Northwest Louisiana History Museum part of the museum, starting with our Great Women of Louisiana. You can see we have our Clementine Hunters on display. We also talk about Kimmy G. Henry and Carolyn Dorman and Kate Chopin. This is industry in Louisiana, life on the plantation. People always ask if the cotton's real. It is, but the scale is the actual artifact. The cotton's not. So. We also have folk life. You know, these are Louisiana traditions that go on right now. Basket making from the Choctaw and Choctaw Apache and the Mamu doll of Louisiana. We talk about the Creole culture up here. And then we go all the way back about 3,000 years and we talk about the Native Americans that were here.
For your next romantic getaway, visit Louisiana's oldest city and stay at one of our historic bed and breakfasts. Visit Natchitoches.com and plan your visit.
We've been here on Front Street since 1863. This is our 160th year. It was established by two Prussian Jewish immigrants who left Europe to escape religious persecution. And in 1920, my grandfather started working as a floor sweeper and worked his way up to become a co-owner. We try to have just about anything someone would need for their home, to operate their home, to operate their farm, to operate their store or their mechanic shop, or just a wide variety of tools. Well, luckily, our longevity has lended itself to turning us into a type of attraction. But our bread and butter is hardware and plumbing. We hear everything from memories to my grandfather had a store like this or worked in a store like this. My grandmother shopped here. Our family shopped here for 3 or 4 or 5 generations. Well, we sell a lot of cast iron, American-made cast iron cookware, a lot of outdoor cooking items like grills and eggs and crawfish boilers and quantitative food production type products. Sell a lot of radio flyer, wagon, and classic toys, especially this time of the year. But we try to keep a really nice, unique selection of toys that you just don't find at Walmart or Target, and give folks something interesting to purchase that their kids don't play with every day.
Well, that just about does it for our trip here to Natchitoches, Louisiana, enjoying the Cane River, taking in some great food, and hopefully showing you some things that you can do when you have a chance to visit this area. It's starting to get dark right now, basically meaning that it's not going to be long until they turn on these lights back here all around the Cane River, but you still have time to come see the lights. Why do I say that? Because the lights will be turned on nightly through January the 6th. So still an opportunity for you to get your family out and come enjoy a great time here in historic Natchitoches, Louisiana. You will not be disappointed. Go to Natchitoches.com or NatchitochesChristmas.com and you can go find out more information before you plan your trip down here. A special thanks to the Tourism Bureau here for helping me out to go and try to show you some neat things to do here. Thank you to you for watching, and thank you to our sponsors that make this program possible each and every week. And by the way, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.